In this episode, we're going to talk about the things you've 100% missed in Encanto.
I'm losing my gift!
There are so many details and even hidden secrets in our favorite Disney movies, and we are more than happy to get you covered, showing you something you might have missed watching this beautiful animated movie. Grab your popcorn and enjoy.
Where you least expect it.
Ariel, Pocahontas, Belle, Cinderella, Aurora, Jasmine, most of the Disney characters, if we're talking about the princesses, are not actually wearing glasses. Of course, we have Scrooge McDuck and the lead dwarf in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but if we imagine Mirabelle joining the Disney princess lineup, she'd be the only one with glasses, which makes her more natural and unique.
And that's why coffee's for grown-ups.
But it is also weird why she has to wear them, considering that her mother's powers allow her to hear Mirabelle's eyesight. Anyways, there's a theory that the glasses are super symbolic. The glasses are the symbol of a non-magical side of her family. It also shows us that the glasses make her analyze everything that's going on in a different way as her family. The green color could symbolize jealousy, but also natural growth. Madrigals don't talk about Mirabelle's uncle, Bruno, who supposedly left the family, but it turns out that he hasn't gone as far as everyone thought, and Mirabelle is the only one who figures this out. Bruno has been secretly living between the walls of the Madrigal's house with only rats to talk to. Of course, it changed him a lot, and judging by his actions, we can say he is quite eccentric and superstitious. When he sees Mirabelle, Bruno knocks on the wood all around him. Well, we all know what this gesture means: to bring good luck. Bruno likely became a little paranoid during his isolation from his family and continues to try to ward off bad luck by throwing salt over his shoulder. We see this after agreeing to use his gift to help Mirabelle see her future. Even though Mirabelle is a young girl with no gift, she has a combination of her parents' powers. By powers, we don't really mean literal superpower when we speak of her dad. Just like her dad, she wears glasses, she is as clumsy as him, and she seems also just as powerless as he is. But she has something from her mom as well. Mirabelle's mom, Juliette, can heal people with her food. We know that Mirabelle is not a chef and she can't really heal people with food, but she definitely can heal her family emotionally.
I actually made these as a surprise for you.
How? She helps them through her struggles. And if you've watched the movie till the end, eventually Mirabelle is the one who heals the house itself and restores the magic. Antonio is probably the most likable character of the entire movie. He is so cute, and we obviously like his gift. He can communicate with animals, and it was revealed in the early part of the movie. Moreover, there is a lot of animal imagery around Antonio throughout his scenes. And for those of you who didn't know, Mirabelle connects with Antonio with an animal toy.
Of course they can come.
Antonio's gift represents to us the importance of communication, and that's really interesting that thanks to his miracle, Antonio is the only person who really understands Mirabelle. This gift probably also shows us that communication is key and we should keep it in mind. We love Disney for using hints, little details, and different imagery. If we take a closer look at the costumes that each of the Madrigal family wears, we will realize that they have been designed to reflect the powers of the character. Every costume has symbols, motifs, jewelry, or imagery that are connected to its powers and abilities. Have you noticed that, by the way? Can't wait to know that in the comment section down below. Isabel's dress has the flowers of Colombia. Peppa's sunshine earrings represent her power. Dolores has the sound waves on her outfit. This is pretty thoughtful and deep, and we should give credit to the directors and creators for this amazing idea. As for Mirabelle's clothes, it has butterflies, and it means that she can enact change just by being her non-powered normal self. We all know that Frozen is one of the most successful Disney animated films for the last few years, and its beloved anthem, Let It Go, has become super viral. Well, no wonder Encanto has multiple moments with obvious parallels to Frozen, and, of course, people would automatically compare it to the Frozen lines. For example, there is a very Frozen moment when Mirabelle makes her sister Isabelle so angry that she literally loses her power of generating flowers. So instead, she creates a prickly cactus. Then Isabelle starts singing What Else Can I Do? After being so excited by the realization that she can use her gift in less than perfect ways. And this moment makes us think that the What Else Can I Do song is Encanto's new version of Let It Go. The next example reminds us of the climax of Frozen, where Elsa realizes love is the answer to all of her problems. Have you guessed which exact moment? Well, the moment when Abdullah Alma finds Mirabelle after the magical home collapses and they have a really deep conversation. Abdullah family finally admits that she needs to loosen her grip on her family so all of their lives can improve. Almost every Disney movie has its own antagonist, and yes, every antagonist eventually has become as revered as the movie's protagonist. We all love Maleficent, Cruella, Ursula, but Encanto decided not to add the Disney villain ranks. We don't know if you've noticed or not, but there is no character in Encanto who would be considered a typical bad guy. Of course, Mirabelle's seemingly perfect sister Isabelle often drives her nuts, and Abdullah Alma doesn't really get along with Mirabelle as well, but none of them are as depicted as 100% evil characters. The real antagonist of Encanto is less obvious, and it can't be really seen, but it can be felt. The fear. The fear that keeps the Madrigals from being honest with one another. They limit what parts of themselves they can show to the people they love the most. And maybe at first you can clearly see a traditional bad guy, it can still give you so much food for thought. Even though first we didn't really understand what really happened with Bruno and where he is, there is one member of the family who actually knew what happened to him, and that's Dolores. At the end of the film, she reveals she could actually hear Bruno in their house since the time he left. Plus, not many of us really noticed that, but she was trying to say that all the time. How? Do you remember the line she sings in the We Don't Talk About Bruno song? Her line was, "It's like I hear him now." Well, we probably had to be more attentive, right? The Madrigals are known for their magical powers. Not everyone is equally gifted and can fully benefit from the given gift. For example, Bruno's gift is to see the future, but it is more of a curse for him. Even though in many films and animated movies, this superpower portrays as a tool that can help change something, and it is shown as a force for good that can be used to help people, in Encanto it is shown far from a positive side. Bruno has some problems because of his gift. When he tries to inform people about some events or bad things that may happen to them, especially when it's not something good, it is tended to turn them against him.
Then I saw you, but the vision was different. It would change.
And when Bruno's warnings come true, people jump to the conclusion that it was all Bruno's fault. He wasn't just warning them, but he was actually causing it to happen. We see Bruno struggling and eventually decides to leave, as he saw once that the magic power of his family would someday be extinguished. He left because he didn't want to be accused of potentially bringing down his own family. As we've already noticed, Encanto differs from many other Disney movies, and it really shows the dark side of a power that is painted with a positive light in many stories. Have we missed something? If you have something more to add to our list, just leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. See you in the next video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.